It's already been a year since the first Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer dropped, and with no announcements or trailers from Rockstar since, it seemed like the intense sun beating down on Vice City caused a drought in 2024 as far as major announcements were concerned. For now, we've literally only gotten that one debut trailer from last year, but a lot of stuff has been announced since late 2023, both from Rockstar Games themselves and from reputable insiders pointing at further developments for GTA 6, including a release window, GTA Online speculation, a PC port, and much more, including some fantastic work from fans creating accurate maps and 2-scale renderings of everything compiled from the massive 2022 leaks, suggesting a GTA on a scale much, much grander than anything that has ever come before it in the franchise. Due to the size of this video, I'm breaking it down into two distinct parts, with the first part detailing a comprehensive history of the development of Grand Theft Auto 6, detailing preliminary details about the game, including its size, potential content pipeline, and other content, before we dive into part 2 where we will discuss everything we've learned in 2024 about the title, both from Rockstar Games and from reputable insiders. We've got a ton to get into here, but before that, smash that like button if you're gonna call out of work or skip school for a month to play GTA 6. And with that, let's dive into the rich history of the development of Grand Theft Auto 6. The earliest reports about Grand Theft Auto 6 actually started before GTA 5 released. The then former president of Rockstar North, Leslie Benzies, sat down with Digital Trends in December of 2012, claiming that the development of Grand Theft Auto 6 was already in development, and this was almost a year before Grand Theft Auto 5 was to be released. In a question asking if there was any chance that Vice City might return in a future GTA game, Benzies replied with, quote, "It is always a possibility. There are a few references to the city in our current gen GTAs, so it is part of that HD universe, and is certainly somewhere we would love to revisit. However, Vice City, perhaps more than any other GTA game, was as much about the era as the setting. Miami in the 1980s is so iconic it would feel strange to revisit the city in a different time period." As a huge fan of Vice City myself, I can absolutely agree with this, that as awesome as the city of Miami is for a setting in a GTA game, the era it was set in really gave presence and character to Vice City. Shooting over to last year's GTA 6 trailer for a moment, we can see that GTA 6's Vice City is very much set in contemporary America, with the Instagram and TikTok reels dominating many scenes of the trailer, with contemporary sports cars and luxury being flaunted around at great lengths. At the same time though, the trailer's soundtrack, fittingly a song from Tom Petty's 1989 hit Love Is a Long Road, is able to deliver GTA fans heaping doses of nostalgia from GTA Vice City's 80s setting. And this was absolutely a deliberate song choice on Rockstar's part, a throwback if you will, to highlight that even though the setting of GTA 6's Vice City is no longer set in the 80s, that there will be more than enough throwbacks and nods to it. Getting back to the interview in 2012 with Benzies, he continues with, quote, "Of course, at some point we would love to have one big world containing all our cities and let the player fly between them and revisit their favorite areas. And in that context, reimagining Vice City would be very interesting." It was with this information that many fans thought that GTA 6 would be a culmination of many of Rockstar's most beloved cities from the GTA franchise, covering the likes of Liberty City in the northeast to Vice City in the southeast, with Los Santos and perhaps San Fierro and Las Venturas of San Andreas off to the west. It's definitely possible we may see something like this in a future GTA game, but it looks like GTA 6 was likely scaled down, especially when considering Kotaku's 2020 report, claiming that the next entry in the GTA series, being GTA 6, is likely to start out moderately sized, but then would be expanded with regular updates over time. This article from Kotaku shone a light on how the developers were struggling with staff overtime and crunching during game development in the pandemic, so our initial exposure to Vice City for GTA 6 may just be the start of a bigger picture that will develop further into the future, especially when considering more recent leaks of the game showcasing huge swaths of the state of Florida. It could also be stated that Rockstar were solely interested in showcasing Vice City and other areas of southern Florida, or Leonida as it's called, in their first trailer before showcasing other cities and areas of the state, but we will, of course, learn more about that in future updates from Rockstar. It was in this article from 2020 that we were officially told that the next iteration of GTA was very much in development though, although it was still in the early stages of production. Fast forward to February 2022, and in a press release from Rockstar, we got more information about the project, with the developers claiming that the next entry in the GTA series was well underway. This is what a Rockstar spokesperson shared about the game in 2022. With the unprecedented longevity of GTA 5, we know how many of you have been asking us about a new entry in the Grand Theft Auto series. With every new project we embark on, our goal is always to significantly move beyond what we have previously delivered, and we are pleased to confirm that active development for the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series is well underway. We look forward to sharing more as soon as we are ready, so please stay tuned to the Rockstar Newswire for official details. Leading up to this announcement, we saw numerous leaks and insiders like Tom Henderson, Bloomberg's Jason Schreier, and VGC's Andy Robinson claim that the game would be released in 2024 or 2025. Henderson even went further and claimed that the game would be a modern take on Vice City, with the game's map being, quote, altered over time in the same manner as live service games like Fortnite, end quote. This might explain Rockstar's different direction we covered earlier in the Kotaku article in 2020, claiming that Rockstar will release GTA 6 and will constantly be adding to the game over time, almost as if the map would be expanded with each big update. While not officially confirmed by Rockstar per se, let me know how you feel about this in the comments below. A few months later in July of 2022, we got an article from Jason Schreier by Bloomberg reporting that the game would start with one city, Vice City that is, before expanding it in later updates. He also mentioned that the size of the map may be traded for density, as GTA 6 was reportedly going to contain more indoor locations than any other game in the series. It was also in this article that we learned of the game containing two protagonists, of which was seemingly confirmed in the debut trailer, starring female lead Lucia and male lead Jason. While development was well underway, one massive event took place later that year on September 18th, 2022, when a colossal leak of the game made much of GTA 6 exposed to the public. It happened that a user going by this name on GTA forums provided upwards of 90 clips of game footage of the unfinished GTA 6. This included everything from raw assets, game code, enemy behavior, voiced conversations, and more. And while this was all early development stuff and was no way indicative of the final version that we are likely to get come launch, Rockstar and publisher Take-Two were understandably furious and tried to scrub all leaked material off the internet. This is the internet, however, and with such a high-profile game such as GTA 6, much of these clips still circulate around the internet to this day and have seemingly confirmed much of what insiders have been saying months and years prior, solidifying that GTA's next setting would indeed be Vice City with two protagonists. This tweet from Rockstar Games the very next day confirmed the legitimacy of such leaks, and although highly irritated and furious with what had happened, claimed to be committed in seeing this project through to its end and be a product well worth all the years fans around the world had been waiting. In part 2, we'll be going over the updated map that fans have compiled from the leaks, giving us more insight into just how grand GTA 6 may end up being at launch, but let's get back on track. Fast forward to May of 2023, and Take-Two Interactive shared their projections for its fiscal year 2025 with the following. In fiscal 2025, we expect to enter this new era by launching several groundbreaking titles that we believe will set new standards in our industry and enable us to achieve over $8 billion in net bookings and over $1 billion in adjusted unrestricted operating cash flow. Lofty expectations indeed, because as we learned from this recent GTA 6 trailer, the game will be launching in 2025. This projection nicely lines up with what Tom Henderson and the other industry insiders were relaying to us back in 2022, as they reported a likely 2024 or 2025 release date. In part 2, we've got two official reports from Rockstar to go over, narrowing down a 2025 release window, but as always, things can change with development, so keep that in mind when looking at potential release windows. It wasn't until November 8th, 2023 when we got this massive bombshell of a tweet that Rockstar was getting ready for an early December reveal for the next chapter in GTA, a chapter that would now be known as GTA 6, setting YouTube records, sending fans down rabbit holes, finding Easter eggs and any glimpses for what we may come to expect with the game, and also Tom Petty soaring in popularity over on Spotify. A new era is right around the corner, and although much of GTA 6's development has been riddled with controversy and devastating leaks, the fanbase remains ever so feverish to learn more about the game, with all manner of maps, details, and speculation circulating the internet. While I haven't covered the vast majority of the leaks, what I am most curious about with this game's launch is its map, seeing as the leaks and insiders have all unanimously claimed that GTA 6's map will continue to expand in time. Here we have many maps, showcasing everything from South Florida reaching down to the Keys, with maps going all the way up to what looks like the Tampa Bay area and over to Orlando and Daytona, with many rumors suggesting the entire state, all the way up to Tallahassee in fact, will be featured. It remains to be seen if this will indeed be available on launch day, or rather if this game will grow as its leaks and insiders suggest. Just earlier this month, YouTuber Darkspace, along with fellow GTA fans, compiled all the information leaked from the 2022 breach and created a to-scale map detailing just how massive Grand Theft Auto 6 is likely to be. According to what was leaked in 2022, the dimensions of the total play area and map culminate in a game that is just shy of twice the size of Grand Theft Auto 5. And bear in mind, this only accounts for the 2022 leaks. At the end of the day, the launch map could very well be larger or smaller than what was leaked in 2022, but kudos to the hard work over at Darkspace and the various other fans who helped create the most current and accurate look at the map of Grand Theft Auto 6. I have Darkspace's video linked in the description for you all to view, so head over there after you finish this video. Insofar as updates to the release date, CEO of Rockstar Games' parent company Take-Two Interactive, Strauss Zelnick, confirmed Grand Theft Auto 6's launch window in the following quote: "Our outlook reflects a narrowing of Rockstar Games' previously established window of calendar 2025 to fall of calendar 2025 for Grand Theft Auto 6. We are highly confident that Rockstar Games will deliver an unparalleled entertainment experience, and our expectations for the commercial impact of the title continue to increase." In a recent report from Bloomberg, veteran video game journalist and insider Jason Schreier reported that the title had missed a few deadlines, but that Take-Two had reaffirmed that the title is currently on track for its 2025 release. Grand Theft Auto 6 has already missed multiple deadlines, a common practice at Rockstar, but Take-Two says it's now on track, reported Jason Schreier. Sales of the game, while likely to be astronomical, won't tell the whole story. Schreier reported that Rockstar is working on an online mode, similar to GTA 5's GTA Online, that will continue to generate content for players and consequently revenue for years, if not perhaps decades into the future. Whether or not this online mode will launch with the game is unclear, but considering both GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 both launched without the online component, perhaps Rockstar will adhere to this content strategy. Having players enjoy the single-player content before opening the doors to the robust online playground of GTA Online could be a strategy they may not want to let go of, but we'll have to see on that front. The title will feature a significant online mode, selling in-game content designed to generate revenue for years into the future, reported Schreier. That's how Take-Two kept GTA 5 going for more than a decade. Fast forward to a recent interview in November 2024 with CNBC, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick once again commented on the release window for GTA 6, acknowledging that the game had missed some deadlines, but that Rockstar is back on track and committed for a release in fall of 2025. Here is his statement. Well, there is a slippage in the industry, and we're not immune from that. However, we narrowed down the timing because we are highly confident in that timing. While there is always a chance that problems may arise and cause delays, Take-Two and Rockstar appear to be on track and confident to report that the game is sticking to its fall 2025 release window. While there isn't too much else to report, a former Rockstar animator who worked on GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 weighed in on the controversial absence of a PC announcement for GTA 6, stating that while a PC port will of course happen in the future, that the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S versions are currently taking priority for Rockstar Games. This is not too surprising, since Rockstar has always released its marquee games on console first before opening the doors to PC, and this former Rockstar animator, Mike York, shed some light as to why that is. According to York's YouTube video posted in December of last year, he started off by making comments that GTA has habitually performed better on the PlayStation platform, so developing for consoles to optimize the game on systems that have historically shown good sales figures is part of the reason why York believes Rockstar is only releasing the game on console first. PC gaming, especially now, has proven to become more and more popular, so maybe Rockstar is a bit old-fashioned here in releasing for console first. But York states that this is all in an effort to make sure that the PC port has the proper care and additional bells and whistles once the game has launched on console. When the developer goes into the PC port part of the process, what they're going to do is that they now have new ideas to push things, York explains. For instance, they might go into a scene and go, oh, we have it on PC now. We have a little bit more memory. We can add some fog into here like we always wanted to, but it was too much for the console. They can do a lot of different things like adding in more characters. They can populate better foliage. It continues with, because the PC hardware, depending on what PC you have, is going to be able to run it better, so they're going to optimize it for the best PC parts that are available today. So there you have it. It isn't much, but it is at least an explanation as to why Rockstar is likely holding off on launching the PC version at launch, but needless to say, a PC version is absolutely coming. It's just that we are likely going to have to wait a year or so to get it. We are about to enter a new dawn of gaming next year in 2025, with the launch of GTA 6 likely to be a historic moment, setting more records and further raising the bar for interactive entertainment. There's going to be a ton to cover next year, so stay tuned for more coverage of Grand Theft Auto 6, and let me know in the comments what you are looking forward to most in GTA 6. I will no doubt be doing a giveaway of this game as soon as we hear about the release date, as I have been a longtime fan of GTA, with Vice City alone being my favorite entry in this long-running franchise. Be sure to stay tuned to the channel for more developments on GTA 6, and you know what would really make me happy? Go check out one of the first ever videos I ever did on this channel, reviewing GTA Vice City Definitive Edition right when the game came out. It's got like, I don't know, a dozen or so views or so at this point, so if we could bump that thing up even just a few views, I would be eternally grateful. As always, thank you for all your continued support, and I'll see you real soon in the next one.